First of all, I would like to thank Dr. Alex Kazari, who invited us to participate in this great ceremony. You are celebrating Ramadan today. And the topic of the interfaith dialogue is Thanksgiving. If I quote a word from the Buddha, Buddha said, Katanyu katavedi puggalo dullabo lokasmi. It is extremely difficult to find a person who really practice gratitude or thankfulness in this universe. It's extremely difficult. That's you also experience in your lifetime. As we Buddhists, our first step is to pay our gratitude or the thankfulness to our parents. That's what's our main practice when we deal with our day-to-day life, because our mother and father is the one who really gave us this life. So we don't have anyone beyond our mother and father. We pay our most respect to them and we thankful them for giving us this life. That's what Buddha taught us to practice. Lord Buddha did not preach only, he practiced this thanksgiving or being grateful to others. The first thing that he shows us as an example, the second week of the becoming of the Buddha, he pay his gratitude to the tree that support him to get enlightenment, which is giving shade and protecting from the rain, because the Siddhartha was practicing in the wood, in the forest. So he was standing in front of the tree and think about the qualities of the nature. He thought about all things that happening around the nature, and he pay his gratitude just by thinking about the greatness of the nature. So that's the first example he shows us to practice. So we really following that. And the second one is, unfortunately, when he was born, after 7 days, his mother passed away. But she was born in the third existence called Tusi's existence. And the second thing that Buddha did is going to that existence and teaching to realize the ultimate truth of this nature. And I could talk about more examples what Buddha practiced rather than preaching this gratitude or being thankfulness to others. In Buddhist culture, as I told you before, we are thankful to our mother and father. At the same time, we thankful to our teachers, who is building ourselves, who are the responsibilities getting to make us in the good path. So we always thankful for the teachers, either the religious teacher or teachers from the schools. That's we really and always remember and practice. When we think about this thankfulness, we always think about ourselves. We think about who we are, what we are doing, and why we was born in this universe, and what happened to us after our death. And when we think about all these things, we will get the realization of this universe, where we're gonna thanks to the nature. All these things, all these happenings, it's on this nature. The what is the nature? The nature is not what you really think about around your surrounding, but the nature is rising and falling. Everything in this universe rise and fall. The matter is the time. Maybe the 1 second, 1 minute, 1 hour, 100 years, maybe million years. But still, we are depending on that. So when we go through this, we always think about this thankfulness to the nature that help us to be in the process of this rising and falling. So, as we Buddhists, we also practice this as a meditation. We think about the people who really grateful to others, who really practice this thankfulness. I guess I have found very few people for these 33 years of my life who really practice this thankfulness in the society. Even we Buddhists, we practice, but still it is extremely difficult to find them in this universe. At the same time, it's extremely difficult to explain to others to practice this, because it is so difficult. As he mentioned, when you eat something, when you breathe something, when you speak something, you will feel so many dependent things around you that you have to thank. As we monks, we really get help from the deities, and we always thanks to them by giving us food, clothes, shelters, and all these in order to success our practices, which is to realize the ultimate truth of this universe. So I think it is a great opportunity to have a interfaith dialogue like this, to understand this thankfulness or gratitude in the universe. I have so many things to talk about, but the time is limited. 10 minutes is kind of a second for us to talk about in this deep. As a practice of meditation, if somebody practice this thankfulness as a meditation, that person will eliminate this world. That person will light this universe. You know that the person who really practice generosity, the person who really practice harmfulness, the person who really practice greatness is a great, or we call them a living God in this universe. So I guess it is enough to talk about this gratitude now because of the time. I'm really thankful to the organization of this mosque for inviting us to share our practices with you guys. Thank you so much.